Everybody, what is up? So, what does the book If a Pirate Mind Must Be about Black Bart, who was a famous pirate? And this is like the type of history stuff I like. The Caribbean pirates, you have Blackbeard, the real pirate of the Caribbean, and kind of one an iffy, but yeah, Empire of Blue Waters. Captain Morgan's great pirate army, the epic battle for the Americas, and the catastrophe that ended the outlaws' bloody reign. He wasn't a freaking outlaw. He was a privateer. Look it up. There's discrepancies in there. Why do I mention these? Well, let's start with Blackbeard. There's actually a pirate rat group called Captain Dan the Scurvy Crew. Blackbeard's Treasure is the first song I heard by these guys, and I loved this. I started looking up more other stuff, so in turn that led me to get a CD Baby to get all three of their albums. They kind of made a kid-friendly fourth album, which I only got the new three songs that they had on there that were new, and I just loved it. I love listening to their stuff even to this day. They even released a new album called Eye Patches and Hooks. Captain Dan has been gone from the scene, well, from the pirate hip hop community, which they are, for quite a while. And the newest, there was Sea Dog's Revenge, and this one, which in the end does bring back Captain D. And I almost squealed like a screwdriver on crack at a Taylor Swift concert because I missed their music so much. And it's just exciting. These guys were actually on, at one point, America's Got Talent, and I was pissed because they didn't make that far into it. The song they were doing was When I Say Yo Ho Ho. When I say yo, you say ho. Yo ho. I love that song. But they have a song called Ninja Hater, and it's when I was reading comments for their newest album, somebody made a comment about auto tune, and I'm like, I found the ninja in the group comments. Actually, kind of seeing the previous video I did, my cat Magers, she, like, if you looked at when she closed her eye, it looked like she had an eye patch. So the woman I got her from, her name was Pirate. Well, she was so sneaky, I started jokingly calling her my little ninja. So she was the only ninja I didn't hate. Okay, Batman, to a degree, I don't hate him. But yeah, so I don't hate Batman. How can you hate him? But yeah, so I love their music. You never hear anything titled like Calypso's Crab, Sally's, which is a term for prostitutes, Seaweed, which is about basically, what is it they call it? Caribbean chronic soup hydroponic. It'll leave you catatonic. I don't smoke weed, but I love that song. Um, they have A Pirate's Life for Christmas. Flintlock Block, that is one of my absolute favorites. Broadside, which is basically about, if you don't know what a broadside is, it's basically where the ships turn a certain way and they fire off rounds at each other. And it's kind of like a battle between the pirates and the English. For those of you who don't know, the English were the ones responsible for trying to bring down a lot of the pirates. Uh, so, yeah, there was kind of like that thing because Captain Kidd was English. He was a pirate hunter, but he got framed anyways, so I'm going off track. But I absolutely, loved them. Blackbeard's Treasure was the first song I heard. Next thing I know, it's like CD Baby, buying, their last three songs at the time only because it was a kid-friendly album. Yes, the last three songs are kid-friendly. Ninja Hater being probably the one song that I really, really love off of that last three tracks of the album. It went to Sea Dog's Mutiny. Sea Dog is one of the crew members. Eye Patches and Hooks is the latest one, and somebody on Facebook, when I said, Captain Zan's back, and somebody makes a comment about autotunes, I'm like, I found a ninja in the comments. I cannot wait to see what these guys bring back. I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to think it's weird, but for me, I can't hate them. I love them. I know people. One person I lived with was like, "Oh my god, like you are so obsessed with pirates." I'm like, "No, I'm not." It's just to me, it's great music, and it's when they were on America's Got Talent, they were kind of called pathetic in that. But you have to understand, these guys really, and especially with what Captain Dan said, they're very well based within a lot of different groups. So obviously, a lot of what they had out there was really a niche market more than anything else. Captain Dan went on to play in the group Sci-Fried, um, and I was excited to see him because he's still Captain Dan no matter what. And it just makes me happy knowing that you're getting Captain Dan back. I'm going, how many more members of the Scurvy crew are going to be back? So yeah, I'm just waiting to see. I recommend going onto YouTube, just typing in Captain Dan the Scurvy crew. Start with Blackbeard's Treasure if you want. Flintlock Glock, like I said, is my favorite song. And actually, I've never told my family this because I have family members who don't like tattoos, but because I like that song so much, I really want for my next tattoo to be a flintlock pistol. And that's going to be a while because of things going on. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not obsessed with it. Yes, I maybe haven't painting off and on for a while. Blackbeard's ship. I may or may not have a couple of models of pirate ships, but the way I look at it is like this. Everyone has a period of history they like. You have these people that, maybe they like the Civil War, World War II, the Roman Empire, and that, ancient Egypt. But this really is my thing, and I think the reason why I like it so much, and especially the connection that the crew has because they're going with the Caribbean theme, is just at that time, it's when pirates were really seen as pirates. Um, and in fact, I'll tell this, they have a song called the Rhyme of the Hip Hop Mariner, which there's actually a poem called The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, and it's about this seaman who goes off and he kills an albatross, and as a result, everybody on the ship dies. And the way they match it up with the poem, the poem is a little bit long, but I've read it quite a few times. I think it was Iron Maiden, I want to say, who did like an 18-minute version of the poem. But like Rhyme of the Hip Hop Mariner, they put a new spin on it, and it's just fabulous. I know he's like, oh my god, he felt gushing about this. Yeah. There's also Walk Like a Pirate. I was trying to think. There was the second song, the second track off of their kid-friendly album. The videos are the video's hilarious for that. They actually have songs like Chest of Plenty and All About the Booty. You have to listen to the songs to get why they couldn't do videos for. I'm going, I really want to see that, but I understand why they won't do it. From the seas to the streets, uh, you see a little bit of Chest of Plenty, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be misogynistic or anything like that, as some people know, but the dresses they wear do fit the time, so obviously that's why you have that thought. But yeah, I mean, it's great fun music, and you can look at like Ailstorm, who does like, pirate metal. I'll take my pirate hip hop anytime. That's it, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Army.